actually work this time. Okay. I think I'm live. Start up Swish. Start up some Dwish. Okay. Hang on. Save. Go live. Yep. Go live. Go live. Nice. Okay. So now I got Switch and YouTube running. Okay.
17 men have experienced stalking, victimization at some point in their lifetime. You might know a person who has suffered from stalking or maybe have experienced it yourself. This is a phenomenon that has certainly grown over time. For example, in the UK, there was a surge in stalking during the pandemic. Sometimes on Twitch, we as a viewer get to witness these moments where streamers get harassed and stalked by random people. Twitch allows for the streamers to broadcast their intimate life, which
weird, yo.
sometimes
Oh,
can mean showing the dark
curve.
sides
He
of
said a curve.
humanity. We're going to be talking about some of these
He got
creepy
curved
stalkers
bad just now.
that were caught live on Twitch. Let's start with the first clip. The first streamer we will talk about is Eligato,
she's
who
pretty.
was in Japan walking on the sidewalk when this happened.
I gotta go to Japan, yo. I have to before I die. Look at this guy.
Apple League, this is day 21. This guy, whoa, what are you doing? Sorry. Whoa, is he just like trying to,
You just grab him?
the fuck? The fuck?
Wow.
He just started following me. And then trying to like, oh my god, I feel so disgusted right now.
Look, it's weird, yo.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Well, at least she caught his
As you
face.
saw in this video, Eligato was just minding her own business when this random man she had never seen before came up behind her. The first weird thing he does is take a look at her phone or stream setup. Eligato noticed that a random man was right behind her. After that, he began to grope her arm. Eligato was surprised and shocked at what was happening, that she didn't know how to even react. But he escalated further by touching the lower part of her body. The really creepy thing is the fact that this guy smiled and had no remorse for Eligato. He just did it so nonchalantly and walked off like it was no big deal. I'm glad that Eligato didn't just let that pass and yelled back at him. She said in Japanese, "Don't touch me." It was good that she got angry and made a commotion out of the situation. If things escalated further, bystanders would have noticed this
People are
harassment
weird,
happening
bruh.
to her.
Absolutely
now, unfortunately,
weird.
in situations like this, people tend to freeze up and not know how to react. This was the case for I'm Jasmine, who also faced a similar situation, but the guy was much more invasive.
That we don't talk about to you guys. There's hello. 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 Thank you so much. Oh, hi. Hi. Oh my god, why are you touching me?
As you saw from the clip,
What?
I'm Jasmine was sitting down in a secluded area just talking to her chat when this random man appeared behind her. He started talking to her and sat beside her, in which he started touching her
Buddy.
lower body. He
I got
kept
my bird
touching
with
her
me.
even though she was trying to move away and kept telling him no and stop.
Oh. Okay, bye. I'm sorry, what? What? Huh? What's the... Oh. Okay, bye. Oh, what? No, I'm so...
27 cheered. X200 get lost jerk now.
No, don't stop, man. Ben,
Why you
stop
still sitting
touching
there,
me,
bruh?
man. No, no.
Get up.
Okay, go ahead.
He later asked if the camera was live and he repeatedly asked, "What is your age in Japanese?" The chat witnessed what was happening, was
Oh,
telling
like
her to
15.
stand up and get away from him. She eventually stands up and starts moving away, but gropes her again. This time she is a lot more angrier and tells him to stop it.
Bye. Okay. Okay, bye. I feel like I don't understand. He understands me. I don't get it. He's so no, whoa, man, stop. Stop. Yo, stop it. No, just don't touch it. Bye.
She tries walking away, but he keeps following her. She even goes in a different direction, but he keeps on harassing her.
Yo, man, you're following me? Oh my god. Okay, bye. No. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You're
This is
weird,
literally my
bro.
life.
Freaking weird.
What do I do? I don't even fucking know. I can't understand this for me. Run? What do you mean run?
This is why, ladies, please, carry something with you. Pepper spray, a taser, something. Okay? Because guys are weird. And I'm a guy. So, and I know guys are weird. I see them all the time. I live in New York. So it's like, everybody's a little crazy in New York, right? But like, yeah, people are just weird. People are weird.
Okay. Oh, my feet hurt. What do I do? Go to the store? There's no stores open. Oh my god, it's like, I don't think he understands.
And the streets are like
my
mad
God,
empty
man, I
too.
gotta go. Stop following me. Oh my god, I fucking hate this guy.
At this point, Jasmine is frustrated and doesn't know what to do. She keeps walking and an anonymous person donates money to do a text-to-speech that scares him away.
Oh, nice.
Fast walking it.
Anonymous has just donated 66.66.
After a little time after the incident, she starts to get traumatized about this whole situation and visibly shows her crying on stream.
I can't turn on chat or anything because I don't feel unsafe. I'm always feeling unsafe. And I hate that because like I want to be able to like stream on myself and be okay, not like leave and then 5 minutes later someone touches me weirdly, like all the time. You know?
One thing you might notice about this whole thing was that she was laughing, trying to play down the situation, but in reality, she stated in a later video that she was uncomfortable the whole time.
And if I laugh, it's honestly because I'm like I don't know how to deal with emotional pain. I don't know how to deal with trauma. So everything I do is just I lighten the mood with laughter. It's not funny. I just don't know how to deal with myself, you know. So if I laugh, well, that's why.
Unfortunately for Jasmine, she had to deal with this a lot in Japan, and this wasn't the first time this has ever happened to her. Another streamer, Sushi Potato, also had a random guy approach her in Japan. Let's take a look at this clip.
ちょっと待ってね。28、20。あった。ねえ、ちょっと。ねえ、いいよ。ちょっと待ってね。ちょっと。ちょっとね。友達。
Now, clearly she's like probably an Americanized, Japanese woman. Do the women in in Japan like show this a lot? Like, cause it seems like they had. I don't want to be judgy, but it seems like they're very like infatuated with this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Judging from like animes and stuff like that. Cause this girl and the other girl, I'm sorry, but this was rocking. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if maybe that's a thing in Japan. Like they're just upper body likers. I don't know. What do you guys think? If anybody's watching, I don't know. Where is my... Okay, I don't need you up right now. I need you, because you're what's controlling everything.
Three seconds. 3, 2, 1,
Go! That's how you gotta do the middle finger.
There's your video.
Sushi Potato is clearly freaked out and trying to stop him from advancing, but this guy tries to get with her by repeatedly getting close by invading her space. He states that he is 28 years old and takes off his mask to look cool, but obviously she wants him to leave. She tries to be nice in order to stop him by telling an excuse to go back inside to see his friends because they miss him. He wanted to stay a little longer, but she insisted he go. Finally, he left. This unfortunately happens to her again when another random man tries to touch her in public.
June? What's June? From June?
Where are you from?
Me?
Yes.
Antarctica. Antarctica. Whoa, okay, don't touch my boobs. Don't say oppa is going
See?
please.
See, am I... Look, that's proof, yo. The guys over there love them some upper body. That's all I'm gonna say, upper body.
He asks where she is from and she says Antarctica. He tries to touch her by saying that her breasts are nice. This time
Oh,
she
damn.
acts more forcefully by throwing the tea at the man. She takes more action this time and he immediately stops and goes away. These clips show what women have to deal with on a daily basis. This could be a traumatic experience for a woman and can have
Yeah, what are y'all
negative effects
doing?
on a person's psyche. The emotional pain just having to deal with these situations are horrible, and I hope that this doesn't happen to them again. Through Twitch, we were able to see from a woman's perspective on what it's like dealing with unwanted attention. These videos reveal the dangers of stalking and harassment. Something even worse could have happened to these streamers, but I'm glad
Man,
for the
listen.
most part they are.
So, I've been thinking about it, right? And I've been wanting to go to Japan for like pretty much my whole life. So I think what I'm gonna do is I don't stream much, but when I go, I'm definitely gonna stream like the whole experience. Cause I'm gonna just go by myself more than likely. So I think that'll be a cool, like a cool blog, whatever the heck you call it, vlog, right? A vlog. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that.
Safe. Stalking.
But I need to get an iPhone first. Before I do that, I need to upgrade. Yeah, 'cause I'm Team Galaxy right now. And this thing is getting a little slow on me, so definitely need to upgrade. I haven't had an iPhone since like the iPhone 5, and that was like back in like 2015 into 2016, something like that, or 2014 into 2015. But I had it till like 2016, so yeah. The only gripe I have about iPhones is that they get slow, you know, especially when like a new series releases. And yeah, the iPhone 5 at the time that I had, for whatever reason, in the cold weather, it literally slowed down. Like, it would like freeze up. You know, I couldn't, I don't know. It's not good in cold weather. At least that one wasn't. I don't know. Maybe now it's a lot better.
Stalking and harassment doesn't just happen to women, but men as well. Here's what happened to Soda Poppin, another famous streamer. Soda Poppin, early in his career, had a stalking problem. He had a stalker which Soda would refer to as the Creature. He was a fan of Soda and decided to go to his house after Soda's address was leaked.
I came over to our house. This is the next guy. And I was streaming, and Nick let him in. He seemed like a normal guy. He looked normal. I mean, a little bit socially kind of awkward, you can tell. It's just gamers in general, so we didn't mind. So we let him in, and everything was fine. We went out to, where did we go to eat first? I think we went to Chili's. Yeah, it was me, Nex. No, actually, it was just me, Nick, and him. Went to Chili's. And the next day, we ended up sleeping there. Apparently, the guy drove 17 hours to get to our house. So we let him sleep there, and we thought he knew. Okay, this isn't my place. I'm an uninvited guest. I should leave tomorrow morning, get my rest, and leave.
Oh, no, he got comfy.
He had to drive 17 hours back, so we let him sleep. But he didn't leave.
As Soda would state, he let the Creature stay at his house because he drove 17 hours to get there. The next day, he didn't leave. Later, they both went to a restaurant together with NMP LOL or Nick. In the restaurant, the Creature told...
He all comfy, he got the... He all comfy, he on the computer. I sending emails and stuff, and like playing World of Warcraft on his account. Dang, he got his feet. He got his shoes off. Like, yo, this dude, I would ask for rent at that point.
Soda, his chat liked him, and that he was bringing something new to his streams. He used this as an excuse to stay at his house, but in reality, this wasn't true at all. Later in the evening, he offered Soda to do drugs, but he refused. He was persistent in having him take them, and Soda started to get very uncomfortable. Later, the Creature had an emotional breakdown where he started crying about some girl troubles he was having. Soda eventually asked him when he was leaving, and the Creature was surprised that he would even ask that question. Eventually, Soda stood his ground and told him straight up to leave his house. He finally does leave, but he told Soda that he left something for him.
He's like, I left something for you. That's what he said. And then he left. And I gave him a hug. It was a scary fucking hug. I was scared I was gonna get a knife in my back, honest to God. But at this point, now Nexius and Nick have to full search the entire house. What the fuck did this kid leave in our goddamn fucking house? He left literally pills of just straight up drugs and weed all up in that bitch. And we burned him. Oh, we burned the fuck out of him. Oh, hell.
I thought he left like a fart or something. That would have been funny, you know? I would have been, meh. I left something for you. Meh. You smell it? Did you get that? But yo, I could only imagine like being like a popular streamer, you know? And people could hack your stuff. You may accidentally say something and give away your location and da 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 da. You know, to a lot of the people that like watch streams like faithfully, they get like a connectional, you know, they get like a connection to their favorite streamers, you know, and they get involved in their life. It doesn't seem like it, but you're inviting people into your life. You know, you're interacting with them. Sometimes to them you may be their only friend, their only coping mechanism, their getaway, so to speak. So it's like, yeah, I mean, you're bound to attract, you know, people that's very emotionally attached to you.
Hell no. And that was the end of the Creature. So if you come to my fucking house, you're sitting on the porch and you're not coming inside. I'm sorry.
But later on, a video surfaced on YouTube of the creature taking some camera footage inside of Soda Poppin's house.
Yeah, that same hoodie
This
on.
was one of the creepiest things about this whole ordeal. During this time, Soda was gone and the creature went inside his room to snoop around. Having a random person look at your personal belongings is seriously weird and creepy.
Wait, why'd you leave him in your house by himself? Oh, did he like sneak in there or like, or sneak back in the house or what? Cause I'll tell you now, if someone, unless like I know you, I'm not leaving a random stranger in my house. You know, hell nah. Either that stranger's coming with me, or this person has to leave, and yeah, I'm not leaving a random stranger in my house.
Unfortunately, the story doesn't end here. A couple years later in 2018, Soda was at TwitchCon. In this clip, here he was sitting next to Andy Milanakis when this happened.
I don't want to meet you. Please don't talk to me. Yeah, seriously, don't. I really don't want to talk to you. It's a serious thing. Seriously, you creep me out. You've done some weird stuff. That's the creature. You ever see that?
No.
She's banned on Twitch. Don't show him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Seriously,
Fuck.
I don't want to meet you. I'm sorry. You creep me out. I do not want to see you. You're the one person. You've done some weird shit. You creep me out. I don't want to meet you. I don't want to duel you. If I did, I don't care.
Bro,
I'm really socially awkward. I don't know how to get out of the situation.
I'll get out of this situation. Don't talk to him again, or I'll spit on the floor until you want to get out of here. Pussy. I'm just kidding.
Andy.
Please, stay away from me.
Dude, that was a compliment.
Okay,
I told
okay.
you it's a compliment.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay. No. I don't want to have this conversation on stream. We're on stream. I don't have this conversation here. Sorry. I don't like being in awkward situations on your stream, but it's the one person I can't meet. It's a stalker. It's weird.
Yes, this is the same guy that was at Soda Poppin's house. He acted like nothing happened between them. Fortunately, nothing really happens after this clip, but again, Soda was very uncomfortable at the moment and wanted him to get away. I'm glad that Soda was able to get away unscathed from this whole situation. Things could have been much worse for Soda.
Yeah.
It seems like the creature was having his own issues that led him to get so attached to Soda that he was willing to stalk him. Anyway, those are the creepy stalkers that were caught on Twitch.
He
I hope you enjoyed
crazy,
this video,
man.
and
Crazy.
if you would like to, please smash that like button because that
All right.
helps YouTube.
What else should we watch? What else should we? Whoa! What the heck is that on her face? Let's watch this one.
YouTubers can have huge audiences.
Oh,
and with
Nuke.
that comes the possibility of encountering people who like them just a little too much. Whatever the
Yeah.
case may be, I'm sure these YouTubers wish they never crossed paths with these creepy individuals.
Listen, if I ever get stalked, they're gonna be bored as heck. Cause all I do is go to work and come home. That's it. I don't have any friends to hang out with. Yeah. I don't do nothing crazy or spectacular besides come home, play games, go to sleep, go to work. That's like legit in my life. And eat takeout.
Individuals.
And
Number
hang with my
10.
bird.
For months now, a YouTuber named Bogue731 has been receiving unwanted attention from a man who rides the same train as him every day. According to Bogue731, this person would repeatedly attempt to touch and otherwise harass him while riding on the train. He has tried to tell him to stop in the past.
I don't want to be friends. There's nothing you can do to convince me. But why? Because you make me uncomfortable.
But this man will not take the hint. One day, Bogue731 turns around, drops the politeness, and makes himself abundantly clear.
stop following me. Sit down and stop following me.
Eventually, a superintendent has to step in and take charge of the situation before it gets any worse.
Can you get him to stop following me, please? Okay, somebody to get off train and somebody to stay on. Why are you following him? I don't know.
She separates the two of them and leads Bogue to a different train cart so he can finish what's left of his ride in peace. Bogue is only there for a few seconds when he looks over and sees none other than his not-so-secret admirer staring him right in the face.
Yo.
Apparently nothing he can say or do is going to convince this man to leave him alone anytime soon. Number 9. A YouTuber named Combo Hugs notices a burly man acting very out of place in his apartment complex. For starters, he is peeking from around a corner and behind a bush with his phone.
Look at him.
First of all, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing with that bright blue shirt on? Doing some peeping Tom activities. What are you doing, bro? At least, you know, go to a rooftop or something. Like, if you're gonna be a stalker, look the part. Look, this dude got a bright blue, baby blue shirt on. Bright blue baby shirt on. And he over there behind a wall. Like nobody could see him. Like he invisible.
He's been sitting there taking pictures with his phone and watching people at the pool since like 10 minutes ago when I was walking my dog.
According to Combo Hugs, the man would act like he was busy on his phone whenever someone walked by, only to resume his photographic activities.
He's focused too.
A safe distance. I will say that I did notice some small children in this video, which is why I'm glad Combo Hugs called the police and alerted the apartment manager shortly after recording this as evidence. Number
They catch
8.
him?
Rekful is a streamer and YouTuber, and in this video,
Rest in peace, Rekful. It's crazy. I was like legit just watching his videos. Well, not his videos, but of what happened last night, and yeah, that's crazy.
he is live streaming in the streets of Japan. It's late at night and the streets are almost completely deserted. Rekful soon notices that he is being followed by a man wearing a surgical mask.
Wait, I'm unfollowed. I'm gonna flip the camera.
Rekful begins to look genuinely afraid. As he stops himself from panicking, he ultimately decides to run when he turns the corner.
I'm running.
He eventually stops and confronts this potential stalker. It turns out this man is a fan of Rekful and was wanting to scare him as a joke. Rekful is still clearly shaken up from the incident while talking to his follower and his friend. Well, it turns out Rekful was in no danger. The confusion of being followed by a stranger is certainly frightening.
Also, the other guy in the gray was also, wow.
A woman walking alongside her bicycle and asks if she needs help. She says no and indicates that she is living in the house nearby. Things have been strange ever since. The next day, the same man pulls all the way up her driveway and parks facing her house for a long time. He eventually backs away and drives off. The weird pattern of behavior continues for quite some time. Sometimes he would even drive by multiple times a day. Each incident was recorded by the home's CCTV system. Eventually, the man encounters her again and is told that she has a husband, but he does not give up. Now a different car shows up. Someone gets out and leaves a note asking if she would like to work for him, whatever that means. Instead of putting the note inside of the mailbox like a normal person, he spends a long time carefully hanging it from a nylon bag and stands around for almost 10 minutes before leaving. The first encounter happened in January, and the tapes stretch on well into the summer months. This man could have very well been obsessing about a woman who he had only met once or twice before. There's been no resolution as far as I know, and I'm not sure if the alleged stalking has ceased. Number 6. Jay Swingler is a YouTuber who claims to have been stalked for a long period of time in a very bizarre manner. He never sees his stalker face to face. Instead, they prefer to send Jay videos of himself that were taken without his knowledge, and some of these videos record very intimate moments of his life. Here, for example, is a random video of Jay fast asleep next to his girlfriend. It was apparently taken late at night through a window. To make things even worse, Jay says he has received these videos through the file sharing app called AirDrop, but by design both parties have to be within 30 meters of each other for the app to work, which means whoever sent this was very close by.
Yeah.
I guess there's a possibility the video could be fake, but he seems genuinely fearful and truthful in his explanation. I think it is probably real, but I encourage you to watch the full video and let me know. Number 5. Lispy Jimmy is a popular YouTuber and streamer with a loyal audience, but when somebody drops by his house uninvited at 3 a.m., he feels alarmed instead of flattered.
I don't know what to do. I don't know if this is a fan or not. What?
Now, Lispy Jimmy finds himself in a scary predicament. He definitely does not want to go outside and risk getting attacked. But at the same time, he wants to catch this person on camera for future evidence. He decides to open the door and cautiously scans the yard. He doesn't see anything at first, but then there is some movement across the street. A tall man looks to be in distress as he paces in circles for no apparent reason at all. It's creepy enough to make Lispy Jimmy retreat into the house and check all the locks. He and his girlfriend spend the rest of the video wondering if someone else is there with them and jumping at every sound they hear. But they make it through the rest of the night without incident. I guess they could have staged this video with the help of a friend, but there is also a good chance that it could be a random fan or even an absolute stranger. There just isn't enough evidence for me to tell for sure, but I would like to get your impressions. Number 4. Jamie West is on vacation, and earlier that day, she and her friends had a brief conversation with some random boys at their hotel. It's late at night when they get a knock on their door and find the same group waiting for them outside. Now Jamie and her friends are nervously watching from the other side of the door.
Yeah, a little kid with them.
Decide what to do.
They're probably just fans.
Seems like it could be some innocent back and forth flirting until one of the strangers gets even bolder.
Oh, slide a note under the door. Oh nah.
They record Jamie and her friends through the crack in the door.
Pepper spray would have solved all of that.
In hushed tones all the while. Jamie goes deeper into the hotel room and doesn't answer the door. Let me know if you would have done the same thing, or if you would have taken the chance and opened the door for them. Number 3. It's Halloween night, and the creator of a YouTube channel called Infinite Lists is at home. He looks out his window and is horrified to see an unwelcome guest peering back at him.
Guys, I just grabbed my camera. Oh my. Oh. Yo. That is
what
creepy.
the heck? Oh nah.
The mysterious person curiously cocks its head at the sight of someone inside.
You little nuts, yo.
Rushes to the front door and locks it before anyone can get in.
Why isn't it already
He
locked?
was just in time.
Oh, yo. No.
Staring at him through the peephole
That's scary.
is the very same clown that was in his yard moments earlier. He ends the video and goes to call the police. This video was taken on Halloween, but I doubt this is a trick-or-treater because they don't have a bag for candy. It could be a fan of his channel, or it could simply be staged.
Yeah, it could be
However, one
staged.
thing makes me think it could be something else entirely. At one point in the video, as Infinite List crosses the hall, you can see a single red balloon has somehow floated its way into his home.
That seems kind of fake.
Onision is a YouTuber who is used to getting approached in public by fans, but not too long ago, someone took things to a whole new level by posting aerial photos of where he lived. The pictures, which were posted on a popular online forum, were mostly followed by crass jokes and harmless criticisms, but the online stalking bothered Onision enough to merit a public response. I certainly think it's creepy that someone posted his personal information online, but I don't think they meant to cause any real trouble. But at the same time, I will say this, all it would take is for one obsessed fan to see it, and suddenly Onision has a genuine stalker with all of his personal details. Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills and I hope you're enjoying
My name is
narration.
Chills.
If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. I recently released a small mixtape and I'd love to know what you think of it. Tap the circle icon in the top right corner, then tap my mixtape to give it a listen. It's also linked in the description below. It's a proven fact that generosity makes you a happier person. So if you're generous enough to hit that subscribe button and the bell beside it, then thank you. This way you'll be notified of the new video I upload every Thursday. Number 1. Lately, Louise Paxton has been scared out of her mind while staying alone at her house. She says that every night a tall man dressed in all black stands outside of her door without saying a word. Now he's back. She goes to call the police, only to find her cell phone has not been charged.
Oh
At
my
this
god.
point, Louise feels enough is enough. Blade in hand, the terrified woman unlocks the door and confronts her stalker for a final showdown. She swings open the door and finds absolutely nothing on the other side. The
What
wind picks up and howls down a cold, empty alleyway. Judging by this video evidence, it looks as though this person is an incredibly sly stalker, in which case I'm sure her problems are only just about to begin.
Oh my
I
gosh.
hope she's alright, but it's been a long time since she's posted anything to her channel. Children are thought to be more sensitive to the paranormal world than adults. As the theory goes, sometimes kids are able to see into the spirit world more clearly because their perception of reality is
I ain't gonna get into.
Watch these videos
I
and
ain't-
tell me if you think these
I ain't gonna get into the rest of Nuke stuff because he has like creepy stuff. So I'm gonna go back
An estimated 6
and you watch something.
There are 2 types of people in the world. Those who put tape over their laptop's webcam.
I am starving right now. It's 11:50. Haven't eaten anything. I got a couple phone calls.
And those who stream on Twitch. In one of the strangest popular phenomenon to come out of the internet, Twitch and other streaming sites have allowed those who love the limelight to get their daily dose of public attention from the comfort of their desk chairs. But it's not all donations and positivity. Twitch users have seen some pretty messed up stuff since the platform, owned by Amazon, was introduced in 2011. And as well as providing countless memes and compilation videos, Twitch has given us some pretty shocking moments, 10 of which are coming up now.
Coming up now.
Number 10. Is it getting hot in here? Fire and stupidity
Oh, we saw that
are
already.
a dangerous mix. Live streamer Dasuki learned that is in the middle of a colorful sketch when a loud banging at her door startles her. When she answers it, she learns that she'd been so lost in her activities with music playing through her headphones that she'd been unable to hear the chaos in the street outside.
Oh my
It turns
gosh.
out one of the houses on her street is up in flames, including the trees in the yard. As she walks over to the window, she sees the raging inferno outside and quickly flees the house.
Oh my god, you guys! Holy guys, I've got to go. This fire is spreading so fast.
If her neighbors hadn't come to her place to make her aware of the blaze outside, who knows what could have happened. Thankfully, Jessica J later confirmed on Reddit that no one had been harmed by the fire. Number 7. Walk of Shame. There are some really terrible people in the world, so international stalker. Famous people have always had to deal with crazy versions of the troubling trend of swatting. But for Twitch gamer Jordan Mathewson, known as Kutra, the trend lived up to its name in a very real way. While in his office in Colorado, popular streamer Kutra is suddenly disturbed by an unwelcome party of visitors.
I think you're getting swatted. What in the world?
The heavily armed intruders are in fact a legitimate SWAT team, responding to a call accusing Kutra of shooting 2 co-workers and holding another hostage at his office. They force him to the ground, arrest him, and take him away for questioning and eventual release, but not before their huge, loaded shotguns give Kutra a scare he would never forget. While it may seem funny, and in this case maybe it is, there can be serious risks with a prank like this. Those guns are loaded, and one wrong move could leave a beloved Twitch star or anyone caught up in the swatting dead. Number 2. Public robbery. While streaming a game of Dota 2, Twitch user Sajaden, real name Nikki Elise, hears strange noises from downstairs in her house.
Is that a knock?
Her boyfriend goes to investigate, and soon a commotion can be heard. Concerned, Nikki goes downstairs, only to find her home has been invaded by 2 armed thieves who can be heard shouting at her to get on the ground. Most alarming is that one of the thieves can actually be seen entering Nikki's room, rooting around for anything of value, brandishing his pistol. He picks up several items believed to be valuables and weapons and heads back out. Luckily, thanks to her viewers contacting authorities, police were able to apprehend one of the robbers, but not before the other escaped. Amazingly, the calls to authorities were placed from all around the world, with the initial call being made all the way from Europe. It goes to show the internet can do some good when it wants to. Before I unveil the most unbelievable Twitch moment of all, there are a couple of contenders that deserve a mention. Another streamer shrouded in infamy, Pink Sparkles made her name because of her enormous personality.
Yeah.
She unfortunately flaunted on screen.
Of course.
She did it all. Exaggerated fits of rage.
I'm not fake!
Pretending to cry.
Unbelievable! I'm like serious crying.
Someone said e-whore.
Even pretending her PayPal account got hacked to trick fans into donating to test whether it's working.
Just $1. I don't give how much you donate. Just try $1, like try 1 cent. I don't give how much. Just 1 cent. I don't care. I just want to make sure that it's working. I don't know if it works or not. It's working! It's working!
The worst of all was when fans spotted ViewerBot software running on Sparkles' desktop. ViewBots are essentially fake stream followers, and the discovery resulted in an instant temporary ban from Twitch. Other streams just leave a bad taste in your mouth. Like this moment when Bravold89's friends decided to entertain his audience with a spit fight, aiming for each other's mouths. Well, my mouth just filled with puke. Time for a palate cleanser. Number 1. Twitch's crime drama extravaganza.
Why?
Arguably the craziest,
I think we've
funniest,
seen
and
this
most
already.
unbelievable Twitch stream of all time, if not one of the greatest videos the internet has ever produced.
Yeah, I've seen that one already. Alright. I'm gonna end the stream right here. I'm gonna grab something to eat. I am starving. I'll be back in maybe an hour or so. So if you're here watching, thank you. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please remember to like, subscribe, follow if you're on Twitch. And until next time, guys, peace.